What is up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And this video I have some huge news guys. Liverpool are still going for big players and there are at least 3 big players, maybe even 4 according to Melissa Reddy, the Liverpool journalist, that Liverpool are going for, and one of them is Naby Keita. This transfer has resurfaced again because RB Leipzig has told Liverpool that they need to spend £70 million for Naby Keita. Do you think that he's worth that kind of money? Today's transfer market is just crazy with the new TV deal and everything, the new sponsorships. All the Premier League clubs have insane amounts of money, Liverpool included as well. The problem is, are we, able to afford 60 million or 70 million to spend on Van Dijk and Keita as well? That's like a combined 120 million or maybe even more. So Naby Keita is one of the best young midfielders in the world and I think he's worth maybe 50 to 60 million pounds, but if they really want 70 million, I don't think the Liverpool will pay that. But of course I don't really mind what kind of transfer fee we pay as long as we get our main targets, and Naby Keita has been one of the Jurgen Klopp's main transfer targets for a long time. He scored 8 goals, this player, and got 7 assists in just 29 league starts, and he's not a defensive midfielder, he's not an attacking midfielder, he's more of an all-rounder, he's a box-to-box midfielder. Recently watched some of his goals and there was an instance where he wriggles his way past like 3 or 4 defenders and then scored, which was just a brilliant individual piece of play. And he's exactly the athletic, really no-nonsense midfielder that we need. And people are comparing him to N'Golo Kante and previously Makalele, but he's not that kind of player. He's not a destroyer. He can defend as well, but he can do both. He's similar to, I think, maybe Steven Gerrard, in that he can excel in many different positions and he can also defend and attack and tackle, and he could play on any midfield position basically. And Leipzig, after getting promoted from the Bundesliga 2, Leipzig almost won the Bundesliga title. They finished 2nd, but they ran Bayern Munich very close, and in the end they just fallen short. But for a newly promoted side to qualify for the Champions League in 2nd place is amazing, and they will be able to play in the Champions League. So they are not really they don't really want to sell Keita. This is why I think they are asking for this ridiculous asking price. And Keita was one of their best players this season, and also this is why he caught the eye of Jurgen Klopp, and this is why he is one of the main transfer targets for Liverpool. But of course Leipzig don't want to sell their best players, so we might have to pay 70 million, which is out of this world. Do you think that he's worth that kind of money? I personally don't think so, but as I already said previously, I don't really mind whatever transfer fee Liverpool pay for Keita. I will be happy either way because he is just a brilliant player. And the Bild are claiming, the German newspaper Bild, that Leipzig are demanding 70 million. And remember that previously they said that he was not for sale, so they are softening their stance, which is interesting. And I think Liverpool value Keita at 50 million. Leipzig wants 70 million. Let's meet in the middle. Let's pay 60 million for Keita and the deal is done. I know it's not that simple, of course, in the football world, but I'm sure that Liverpool and Leipzig can get closer in their valuation and maybe broker a deal. Similar thing happened with Salah. Roma wanted like 40 million euros. Liverpool paid 28 million in the first bid that got rejected, and they met in the middle, and in the end he went for like 37 million plus bonuses. And Raphael Honigstein, one of the Germany-based journalists, tweeted 70 million pounds for Keita. That's insane, even by Premier League standards. And I fully agree, but this is what today's transfer market is. And this journalist said, my hunch is Leipzig mean exactly what they say. They are asking crazy money because they don't want to sell, not to achieve a good price. what's your take on that? That might be true, and if we offer 60 million or 65 million and they reject it, then, you know, maybe it's worth paying an extra 5 million for a player as good as Naby Keita. But let me know, guys. As I already said, the Liverpool executives know exactly how much money Liverpool has in the bank, and they can I think it's better to just sign maybe 4 players, and each of them cost quite a lot of money, instead of buying 7 and 8 players for like 15 to 20 million who are not that good and who won't improve the first team, because Salah improves the first team. Yes, Solanke won't cost that much, but he's one for the future, and that's a really good transfer in my opinion for Liverpool. And also that you know, if we buy Van Dijk, Naby Keita and Salah, that's 3 players who instantly walk into the first team and strengthen. So of course these big deals are very difficult to conclude, and I think it will take weeks, maybe even months, to get the Van Dijk and the Naby Keita deal done. But, you know, Melissa Reddy, one of the Liverpool-based journalists, actually said that there are alternatives for these players, and Kalidou Koulibaly of Napoli, who is a really awesome centre-back, he could be the alternative to Van Dijk. And of course Chelsea are also interested in him, and Koulibaly, sorry, I can't pronounce his name, I apologize. Koulibaly's agent refused to deny rumors from Liverpool and Chelsea for these players when it emerged that Liverpool's #1 centre-back target was Van Dijk, but Koulibaly is the #2 target, and this is going to be very interesting. Who could be the alternative to Leipzig's Naby Keita? It could be Leon Goretzka as a potential backup or fullback option, and I also heard Zielinski's name got mentioned previously. Another very interesting transfer story is that Sturridge could move to Paris Saint-Germain, and that could depend on the transfer of Cristiano Ronaldo, which is very interesting. So Jason McAteer, one of the former Liverpool players, thinks that a switch to Paris Saint-Germain could be ideal for Daniel Sturridge. But, you know, as long as Cavani plays for PSG, I can't see Sturridge playing for them on the wing, because normally PSG play with just 1 striker and 2 wingers, Di Maria and another winger on the other side, Draxler or somebody else. But Daniel Sturridge, according to McAteer, should take the chance to move to Paris Saint-Germain if the transfer offer presents itself. Cristiano Ronaldo could deny him the chance, according to Jason McAteer. If Ronaldo, of course, goes to PSG, then I don't think they will go for Sturridge as well. But I can't see Ronaldo going to PSG at this stage of his career. That would be, I think, a step down for him. I actually don't agree with him. I think that Sturridge should stay at Liverpool, even if he won't start like every game or every other game. He is such a good squad option, and we will have Champions League football to all the other 3 English domestic competitions, the Premier League, the FA Cup and the League Cup. So I don't think that Sturridge will lack playing time. And actually, if Sturridge stays fit, then I think he will play quite a lot of games. At the end of the last season, when Sturridge played, he was outstanding. He was like, he never got injured. He was just out of this world. He scored a brilliant goal against West Ham, and he, with his trickery, went past defenders like it was a piece of cake. So I absolutely love Sturridge as a Liverpool player, and if he stays fit for the whole season, we have basically like a £40 million striker, like a new signing. So what do you think about this, guys? Let me know. And also just to comment on Liverpool's new left back, will we sign a high profile left back with these huge transfers? Hopefully will happen for Van Dijk and Naby Keita. How much money will Liverpool have remaining in the transfer budget? That's the big question. And Melissa Reddy said that personally she would like Liverpool to recruit a quality left back, and I fully agree with her, because we really need to increase the competition in each position. Klein has a very good backup player, Alexander-Arnold, who can play at the right back spot, but Milner, with Moreno going possibly to Germany or Italy or Spain, I don't think that we will have really a quality replacement. And what if Milner gets a long injury, like a 4-month injury? It's highly unlikely because Milner is one of the fittest players in the Premier League. He very rarely misses a game through injury, but you know, it could happen to anybody. And then what Liverpool could do? Are we going to play like a 17-18-year-old kid from the youth academy or from the under-23 side? Surely Jurgen Klopp knows that we need a quality left back. Who that might be, it's anybody's guess. There are conflicting reports that Liverpool are not interested in Goulam and Liverpool are interested in Goulam, so I'm not sure who to believe, but we shall wait and see. And the Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain transfer is also, you know, very close to being completed, so I will keep you updated on that as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later. Goodbye.